I'm Jeff Bode, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn one piece of long form content into several short pieces of content and remix content so that you can quickly and easily expand your reach with minimal effort. So we are inside of Toolicly at toolicly.com. We're going to type in remix or re, and this will bring up the content remix tool option. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to paste in a Substack newsletter I created. And this is my long form content. As you can see, there's a lot more content here that is included. So now that I have the content, I have an optional um, format, which is the original format that this was created for. You don't really need to answer that unless you really want to. I'm going to click Remix Content, and this is going to generate different forms of content I can quickly and easily use to expand my reach with the content I've already spent the time creating. And what you can do is you can link back to your original long form content, and by doing this you're you're sending targeted visitors to a longer form piece of content. And why would you want to actually do that? Because long form content allows your audience to build a stronger relationship with you. A short, 15-second reel or short or a short tweet is not enough to build a relationship with your audience. So whenever possible, it's very good to use long form content as your um, way of building a stronger initial relationship with that audience. So now that we've ran the tool, we have a few results here. And on the side, you can see it says high, medium, low. This just tells you what is actually, you know, the best use of your content and the best way to expand your reach with your existing content. So this gives you kind of a complete strategy that you can quickly use for your existing content. Um, so the first one is educational carousel. Gives you, what to include in each slide to, um, again, this is the content I already have created in the content I posted here. So it's based on that specific content. So this is for Instagram or LinkedIn. Number two, this is for TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Gives me a breakdown of how to create the actual video, the basic structure of how that video could be quickly and easily created with content I already have. So I could copy and paste that AI or that content that I already have and use these instructions to give me a transcript for the video that I want to create. I can take that existing content and tell my favorite AI tool to use that content and create these specific tweets for X. And it's going to create those specific tweets based on the content I already created and the content I already know is valuable and put in the time and effort to create. And then there's even interesting things like interactive polls and quizzes. So it's not just the standard forms of content. There's a, cheat sheet, PDF lead magnet, deep dive case study. Case studies are very powerful because they show, real world proof, but you need to actually have a valid case study or, a valid way to produce the content as a case study. An infographic, easy way to get Pinterest traffic, Q&A session and live stream. This is, another way to form a powerful relationship with your existing audience. Email mini course for your existing content or your existing audience. quote graphics. There's quite a lot of different types of way, not just the standard way of creating content. And then we have quick wins, so things that are going to be able to quickly be able to be produced. The X threads, tweets, those are easy to create. Quote graphics, those are easy to create with AI. Instagram stories and polls, those are easy to create. And then a suggested content calendar, obviously you don't have to follow this, but just gives you an idea if you just want some way to have a calendar. And then we have tool suggestions for creating each of these forms of content. Obviously, you don't have to use those specific tools. You can use tools inside of Toolicly to help you create this content as well. And then there's engagement tips. So these are going to tell you, how to increase your engagement, how to, you know, work with your audience to actually get people involved in your content. And then the batching strategy. Batching is important if you have limited time, because you can get into a flow and start creating a bunch of content without, switching gears and switching tasks. It will make your time usage a lot more valuable. So this is just the content remix tool. It's more of a strategy than a tool, but it gives you a lot of cool ideas based on the content that you already spent the time and effort creating.